Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I apologize. I'm having mic issues. I didn't bring my chargers, so I had to run out to Walgreens and grab some chargers real quick. But I'm going to get these videos out, so if there's a fluctuation in my voice, please understand. I'm trying to do the best I can with what I got. But anyway, this story broke Sunday. I was supposed to drop this story. And this story's out of Memphis, Tennessee. Shout out Memphis. You know I got to give them their love. And this story right here is about this gentleman right here. This guy right here, his name is Thomas Hill. And I give him ultimate respect. You know what I'm saying? This guy right here was a good Samaritan that helped another person in distress after they was trying to, after a botched carjacking at a Zaxby's restaurant when the manager was closing up and was targeted by some common thieves. Take a look at this story and we'll come back and talk about it.
Tonight, a Zaxby's employee is recovering after being shot during an attempted carjacking. It happened late Sunday night at the restaurant on Houston Levy in Cordova. That's where we find Fox 13's Jack Bilyeu live right now. Jack, you found out that victim pulled through thanks in part to help from a Good Samaritan.
Yeah, investigators say that employee locked up the store and went outside to get in his car. When he got in, though, they say someone shot him. But thankfully, there was an off-duty firefighter nearby who sprang into action.
And I just went into automatic, basic life-saving mode.
Thomas Hill says Sunday night he was hanging out at a lounge near the Zaxby's with some friends when their evening went sideways.
Next thing you know, all we hear is gunshots. Like 5 gunshots rang out.
Hill says at first he thought he was just hearing post-4th of July fireworks or someone shooting a gun in the air. Then the other people at the lounge started screaming.
I came out, he was just sitting there and he's like, "Oh, I'm shot. Call my mom, I'm shot.
According to the sheriff's office, an employee at the Zaxby's closed up after his shift and got in his car. He told investigators that seconds later, a dark Challenger pulled into the parking lot and a man in a ski mask climbed out, hit his window with a gun, and ordered him to get out. The victim says he opened the door and the suspect opened fire. Investigators say a single round went into the victim's hip, through one of his legs, and into the other. The victim says the shooter got back in his car and took off. Then the victim jumped the curb and drove over to the lounge, screaming for help.
I removed him from the vehicle, made sure he was in a safe place, just in case the suspects wanted to come back again. So I instantly take my belt off, tourniquet both legs.
Luckily for the victim, Hill was there to answer his cries for help. Hill served about 10 years as a firefighter for both the U.S. Air Force and FedEx Hub, and is only in Memphis for a few more days before he heads to another firefighting assignment in Florida. He says he stayed with the victim until an ambulance arrived and took him to the hospital. The sheriff's office says that victim is in stable condition.
You feel like a hero?
No, it's just second nature to me. My calling, I guess.
Now, the key takeaway in this case, Hill says, is that people should learn how to do basic first aid. He says it only took around 10 minutes for that ambulance to arrive, but thanks to his know-how and his taking action, that victim got treatment long before paramedics made the scene. Daryl?
Jack, I don't care what Mr. Hill says. He's a hero. That's very well done. Fox 13's Jack Bilyeu live tonight in Cordova.
Guys, as you can see, the act of a good Samaritan saved this man's life. But I want to talk about a couple of things in this video. First thing is this. You see how heartless people can be to take the possessions of somebody else and as if it's desperation, only to commit bodily injury through intimidation and not leave with anything. If you paid attention to that story, the guy locked up at Zaxby's Chicken. He locked the place up, was getting in the car, got in the car. Some idiot saw him, rolled up on him, jumped out the car, pulled a gun, tapped it on his window, told him to get out the car. The man got out the car like he was instructed and still caught a bullet in the hip. He shot multiple times. But he only got hit once. So it makes me think that when he opened the door, either he had tinted windows or whatever, he opened the door. The guy was so paranoid, he shot that one time, hit him, but was shooting him as he was running away because he thought the guy had a gun himself. Why would you be in any type of position, do anything to somebody out there in the street, right? Where it's a chance that you can get shot doing the dumb shit, trying to shoot somebody else. Think about that. There are people out here that are really willing to risk their lives over taking something from you that ain't theirs, that they shouldn't even be in the same vicinity with you, in a position to try to take what you got in the first place. It's good for this person that this guy was there. The guy jumped into action instinctively. He want to help somebody. He run over there, see what's going on. He helped the guy, apply pressure, a tourniquet, what have you. He saved this guy's life, man. He saved his life. Didn't know him, didn't have to know him, but he just jumped into action. They asked him, was he a hero? He said no. It's just instinctive for me. A lot of these people that are EMS and stuff, they have this thing inside of them where they have they're compelled to help others without knowing their background story or whatever, and they jump in and apply help when needed. This guy saved somebody's life, but he don't want nothing from it. Don't you think about that? In the days now where social media is out here and people are striving for attention and want to be seen as something they're not, you got a regular guy that does a regular service, you know, serving the community, doing his job on and off the clock. That's total respect from me. It is. There are a lot of good people out here that when the time presents itself, they show their faces and they come and do what needs to be done. Another thing is, you heard the guy, I think the guy was young, because when he said the guy got popped, he said what? Hey, call my mom, let me know. Said he went over there, the guy was sitting down. Think about that. Somebody shot this man, ran off to steal his car, ran off without his car, and committed a whole bunch of bodily injury to this guy and didn't leave with nothing. What kind of time is we on out here? For real, what kind of time, what are we really doing out here? Either way, man, that guy's a hero. He don't want to be known as a hero. I mean, he conceded to talking on camera, which is a good thing, to put a face with the name. But I mean, he gets ultimate respect from me, because I know a lot of people that talk a lot of trash and wouldn't jump up the first thing to help somebody in any type of time of need. So I mean, anytime I see a story like this, man, it's a feel-good story for me in a bad situation. That shouldn't have happened in the first place. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. I don't know if I said that or not. I don't even know what day it is. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys riding with me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Did you notice how he said everybody should know basic first aid? That includes CPR. I've done various stories where people have been hurt and people just stand around, jump, hop up and down. They try to pull the body, all kind of crazy stuff, when it's not a time, you know, it's a time to have collective heads. Now, everybody responds to grief differently. But I mean, when you got a lot of situations, and you can look at them on social media when they show people that are shot in the street or people that are hurt, you got a bunch of people crying and making it about them or falling out when aid needs to be administered. I spoke about this before when I say these cops shoot these people up sometimes in videos and then throw handcuffs on them. Bullets be moving inside these people and stuff like that. And it needs to be some kind of protocol with that as well. Because, I mean, you shot somebody multiple times, you throw them a handcuff, you know they ain't going nowhere. But either way, that's neither here nor there. I just wanted to state that, man. People look at social media and YouTube and stuff like that. You can look up videos on how to do certain things with visuals. And you don't know, the next life you might save is your own or somebody else that's close to you. Because right now, everybody's getting torn out the frame nowadays with the way crime and violence is. So it's a useful thing to have. And I just wanted to add that. Thanks for listening.